Received an emergency alert via your phone last night issuing an official hurricane warning, and that means that hurricane conditions are expected usually within 36 hours. That forecast continues to put us on track to start seeing and feeling unsafe weather conditions by tomorrow morning and through Sunday. As of 11 a.m., the advisory, Irma, has been downgraded to a Category 4 hurricane, but it's still a very, very powerful storm. And I was told yesterday by the National Weather Service that Irma is officially one of the strongest hurricanes in Atlantic history. The time to prepare for the storm is now. By now, you should have had, at the very least, supplies and food for at least 3 days. And I will repeat this over and over again. Miami-Dade County water is safe to drink. Open your tap, fill up your bottles, fill your pots, pans, fill any and all containers that you have with water. After the storm, we expect our water system to also be working, but just in case, fill as much as you can, and you don't have to buy bottled water. The evacuation order issued yesterday still stands. Residents living in mobile homes and in zones A and B and parts of C should have already been evacuating. We've asked approximately 660,000 residents to leave their homes. That is the largest evacuation order that I can remember in Miami-Dade County history. So right now our focus is shelter. We want to make sure that you have somewhere safe to go. So far this morning, we've opened up 3 additional shelters. The 3 are Hialeah Gardens Senior High, Barbara Goldman Senior High, and Hialeah Middle School. Of the 11 shelters currently open, 5 are currently at capacity and cannot accept any more residents. Those are Felix Varela Senior High, South Miami Senior High, Terra Environmental, North Miami Senior High, and the pet-friendly Fuchs Pavilion. I repeat, do not seek shelter at Felix Varela, South Miami, Terra Environmental, North Miami, or Fuchs Pavilion. Those shelters are at capacity. The list of open shelters with availability is as follows: Hialeah Gardens Senior High, Barbara Goldman Senior High, Hialeah Middle School, North Miami Beach Senior High, Carroll City Senior, and Miami Central Senior. Remember, Miami-Dade Transit is providing free Metro bus service for those heading to a shelter. Routes will run until 10 tonight. For the complete list of shelters and to find your nearest hurricane bus pickup site, call 311, or better yet, visit www.miamidade.gov/emergency. We will continue to prep and open additional shelters throughout the afternoon, and by the end of the day, we plan to have a total of 43 shelters open with a total capacity of over 100,000 people. Now, I know that this list has somehow made its way out, and some people are now finding themselves in front of some shelters that are not open. Please do not go to a shelter until we say that it's open. And again, we do this in a deliberate fashion. We want to withhold the names of those shelters until they're open because we don't want to have lines waiting outside. We've already had one such instance. So please wait for us to tell you when your particular shelter in your area will open before you go there. Again, we do have shelters open right now, and we have plenty of capacity of the shelters that are open, but we will be opening an additional number that will take our shelter count to 43, and plan to have that done by today, and 100,000 capacity. For those heading to one of our shelters, please bring supplies with you. We have cots, but the elderly will be given priority for those, so please take bedding, whether it's sleeping bag or an air mattress or a blanket. Any personal items, also bring them with you, and some food and water. Remember, shelters should be a refuge of last resort for people who truly have no other place to go. We encourage everyone to provide assistance to family, to coworkers, and friends who are in the evacuation zones. Call up a family, friends, coworkers, anyone you know who does not live in an evacuation zone, and ask them for shelter. And now for a county services update. Metrobus, Metro Rail, and Metro Mover services are operating on a Sunday schedule today. Transit services, including special transportation service, will begin to cease operations and evacuations 3 hours prior to the estimated arrival of sustained winds of 39 miles per hour. Wednesday night, we opened 8 of our Metro Rail parking garages for residents to leave their personal vehicles. They are Dadeland South, Dadeland North. That is not Dadeland, the shopping center. These are the parking garages at our Metro Rail stations. I know that some folks think that it was Dadeland. No, it's not. It's the Dadeland Metro Rail stations. South Miami, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Arlington Heights, Okeechobee, Brownsville, and Santa Clara Metro Rail stations. Availability of spaces will be on a first-come, first-served basis, and please note that Miami-Dade County is not responsible for any damages to your vehicle. Curbside garbage collection will be provided today. County bulky waste collection crews continue to work diligently collecting previously scheduled piles. They will continue to collect previously scheduled piles today until weather conditions don't permit safe operation. Residents can continue to dispose of household trash at the 13 neighborhood trash and recycling centers. These centers will close at 7 p.m. tonight and will remain closed tomorrow. So if you have in the unincorporated areas or areas that are served by Miami-Dade solid waste, please, if you don't have a schedule and you have some trash in front, either put it inside or take it to one of these recycling centers. Port of Miami, as of noon today, all commercial vessels, including cruise and cargo, will depart our port. We will close the seaport beginning at 8 o'clock tonight. Our international airport remains open and operational until wind speed reaches a sustained 35 miles per hour. I want to reiterate that our airport is not a shelter. Some flights have been canceled, so passengers need to call their airline directly. And I have no doubt that our great community will come together and neighbor will help neighbor during these times. We are in this together, and even though the storm has yet to pass, there will be a long road ahead after Sunday. It's not premature to start thinking about recovery efforts. I want to tell the residents of Miami-Dade County that we are working on that plan already. I urge residents to remain calm, not only now and during the storm, but after the storm. I'll be also asking for your patience. I was working as the fire chief for the city of Miami when Hurricane Andrew hit about 25 years ago. And one of the things I learned was the importance of preparing for after the storm. FEMA has agents in place in Georgia and Alabama, so help will be coming. It may take them a little while because the path of the storm is actually heading toward Georgia and Alabama. Again, once again, I'd like to remind everybody that 911 is for emergencies only. Please call 311 for questions related to the storm or visit www.miamidade.gov. You can get the information you require probably faster, a lot faster, on our website. Our 311 call centers are now operating 24 hours a day, and you may experience wait times if you call 311. So please be patient and stay on the line. As you can obviously imagine, we are deluged with calls. I want to thank Senator Marco Rubio for being with us earlier today. I'd also like to thank our county commissioners for leading their districts during this very challenging time. These are all the updates that I have at this time. Thank you for your attention, and now I'll provide some of the remarks in Spanish.
Miami-Dade County Mayor announcing that there will be a total of 43 shelters open by the end of today.